Hello YouTube, it's MNJXD, and today I'm gonna be talking about just the future. And if you don't know, like any of my personal shit, I'm 17. I'm a senior in high school, so obviously thinking about the future. So what inspired this video is I was listening to these people called the Sleepycast. It's like a podcast, and it's a bunch of animators who and they're like comedians. They're really funny. And they made a podcast, and I listened to it at work. They're about like an hour each. It goes by pretty fast when you have like 4 hour shifts. So, um, yeah, and they're pretty much a bunch of animators who came from YouTube, and they made a bunch of videos, and they got popular, and they met each other, and like they kind of like all moved in together, and they made like a business and everything out of like just a bunch of like rogue animators, and like I thought that was really cool. And like half of them, I think like over half of them haven't even been to college. If you think about it, right? Like you used to not have to go to like even high school to land a job, and now like if you land a job and you haven't gotten a diploma, it's probably a really shitty job. And without even a college degree, it's probably a shitty job. And a college degree doesn't mean you're getting a job. It just means you have a chance to get a better job than regular people who haven't gone to college. And I just realized like I don't really want to like do all that. Like I really want to go to college mostly for the experience, to be like out of my house and to be like somewhere else, to maybe learn more about English literature and computer programming, stuff like that. Maybe in philosophy or psychology or something. I mean, who fucking knows at this point? And it just makes me think how, like, they were talking about how they were like broke, and they had to like scrounge money to get like $10 to go to fucking McDonald's and to buy like really cheap food, and like how like Wendy's was like god food for them and everything. And but they also said that even though they were broke as fuck and that they were going under some financial troubles, like they wouldn't trade it for the world. Like they wouldn't trade their situation for the world because they loved what they were doing. They weren't working some fucking day job, fucking desk job, sitting there in the office and fucking cubicle, doing some random shit that you don't really care about, and you just want to go home and do whatever you want to do. But by the time you get home, you're too fucking lazy, and you just end up like drinking beer and watching TV or some shit like that. And I don't really want that to be my future. I don't want to like have these goals that just aren't met because I have to also comply to the standards of today. And that's why I do YouTube. Really, that's like 90% of why I do YouTube. Like I don't even know what I'm supposed to be posting on YouTube. I don't even know what I want to post, but I just post shit because I have a little bit of hope that one day I might be able to do something with this channel. Like I might like be able to live off this channel, which I mean I doubt I'll ever get that popular or anything, but like it's hope. Like that's what drives me, you know. And I also just like making people laugh. I like making stupid fucking videos that have no purpose, and I can go back years from now and say that was a stupid fucking video, but I thought it was funny, and I still do. That's what I like, you know. And that's what I'm looking. That's what I'm working for, you know. I don't really, I don't really know what I'm doing. Like I have no real organization in my life currently. I'm just kind of fucking lazy. Um, I'm in like advanced classes in college. I mean, not in college, in high school. But that doesn't fucking mean anything. I mean, the dumbest fucking person could get in the highest like honors classes. Doesn't mean you're smart. It just means you're formulaic in the way that you do work, and it complies to you. I don't have organization. I just can't be organized. That's what I've like come across. I have to do things like spontaneously or else it doesn't work. It has to be all feeling based. If it's not feeling based, then I just can't. Like, or I mean, I can do it, but it won't come out good. And it really matters to me that it comes out good. Like, it matters because it just, I don't know. I'm so much of a creationist. Well, not in that sense, but I'm so much like just a creator of things. I could make anything, like, I could make an entire fucking story off the top of my head and just keep going and going and going. Like, this shit isn't scripted. This shit is just shit off my head. Shit I've been thinking for a while, because, like, in senior year, you're like, you know, you gotta apply to college. You know, people are like, oh, you gotta get to college. You gotta find the best college for you. Gotta get that financial aid and those scholarships. I mean, I don't even. I mean, I'm gonna go to college for at least a year, and then who knows? I mean, there are so many different things that could happen in that time frame, and I'm just gonna go just to please myself, to please my parents, to maybe like meet friends, to get connections, you know, to learn opportunities. There's so much that could happen in this world, like so many things you could do instead of just sitting at home. And I just don't want to sit at home. I want to go places, you know. I want to do things. I want to be social. I'm not really much of a social person, but I'm trying to learn, you know. I mean, it's kind of hard when you grew up in a situation where you didn't really have to be social, and you could just dive into like video games or TV or something, and you just didn't have to talk to people because people hated you anyway. So you didn't have to like deal with it because you just kind of blocked it out and you never faced it. So I want to work on myself a lot. And high school is just not doing it. High school is like baby shit compared to what I want to do, you know. I'd rather like set myself up for humility and learn from it than like never be humiliated and think I'm the best around, you know. Like, the hugest reason probably that I can think of that I started YouTube in the first place is because I couldn't really talk. Like, I just could not talk. I could. I mean, I could physically speak, but my social skills were degraded to the level of like, I don't know. I just couldn't talk, and you know, YouTube, just doing this has helped me socially, has helped me in a whole bunch of ways, and I appreciate the fact that, I mean, I could keep doing this even if I had like one subscriber and it was myself, you know. It's the way that it motivates is not even just in the views, not even just in the likes, the dislikes, but in like the comments, like even besides the troll comments, besides all that shit, it's just motivating in of itself to be able to make things, to upload things, and just to say I made that, you know, or this is me, you know, this is my video. That's really cool to me. And it has a way of bettering the self, and bettering the self is what I intended to do when I first started this channel and when I first started my other channels too. And it really hasn't been something I had been focusing on recently. You know, I've been focusing on other people and, you know, just romantic interests and shit like that, and that really has gotten me nowhere. It's just gotten me, it's caused me to ignore myself. The entire reason of why I'm alive is because of myself. I mean, technically you can say, oh, biologically it's your mom and your parents and blah blah blah, but like, who I am is essentially because I let myself become this person. So I'm not trying to fuck myself over right now or ever. I'm trying to just, you know, be me. And that's kind of what this is all about. It's like 10:54 p.m. I got school and work and shit to do tomorrow, so I'm gonna go, but I'm gonna say thanks to everyone who subscribed to me, and like, no matter how far back you go, even if you just subscribed, that's still cool. Thanks to my friends who watch my videos and fucking put up with this dumb shit, and I'm gonna end it here. Terrible exit. See ya. Okay.
Hold on, got a contact.
Just kill me. There's nothing else I can do when that just happened. Like, we saved even closer this time. Can this happen again? It happened again. This is the greatest thing I've ever seen. That was easy. Time to just end myself here. You fucking dumb. Get out of here. Hi. Goodbye. No, come on.
Great, let's bring him down.
Oh. Okay.
That it?
Good. Alright, so I want to kill my ally though. No. Where's the explosion gun? Ah, okay.